to old Sneelock's workshop. Today we're going to make a fire ring. Not a pyrotechnic thing, more of a simple ring to hold a fire so that I can pass the county ordinance to make sure that I have a ring around any fire that I have going. I want to burn leaves. I want to burn sticks. Ordinance says I have to have a ring. I went down to the hardware store. They want $60 for a 3-foot diameter ring. Not a whole lot of money. It's only $60, right? $26 gets me a piece of steel from from Alro, and I get to weld it together and make one for myself. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to make a fire ring out of a piece of steel, some clamps, a 2x4, and a Miller welder. Watch and see how I do it. First thing I have to do is set up the welding area. This folding bench that my son gave me is a great piece of equipment. But I don't want to weld on the top of it because it'll get destroyed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clamp a 2x4 in this and use the extended piece of the 2x4 as the actual welding bench. Change your plans. Instead of using a 2x4, I'm going to use a 1x4. This is a great workbench, but welding on it will destroy it because it's got aluminum top. So I'm going to use this piece of 1x4 clamped into the top and held off to the side to allow me to clamp the two ends of the ring together. I can make a good weld then, and I won't damage my bench. Half turn loosens it. Slides up. Couple of cranks. All set. Now this is the fun part. I got to carry that piece of steel in. More fun. I get to bend this piece of steel around. So, how's the easiest way to do it? What I'm going to do first is I'm going to clamp one end to this, and then I'm going to pull the other end up to it. In the absence of a rolling mill, might not be the easiest, but it looks like it's going to work. That's causing me a bit of a problem. fight it down onto that 2x4 is my problem. So I can get the edges to come up even enough like that. Maybe I just need to not try and get it to come up even to that and put a spacer in behind it. Let's try that method. Okay, that's got the edges together. Now I just have to turn on the welder, stick a rod in it, tack the ends together, and weld across it. Once I get the ends tacked together, I can take the board off. And that'll now that I have it clamped in position, I can tack the ends together. One tack here, one tack there. That'll keep it from spreading. Then put a couple more tacks in the middle, pull the clamps off, and weld it full. That won't set my my piece of plywood on fire. Cover. Tack on the other end. Use this piece of bar stock as a heat shield, or a heat sink. Now I'll be able to go in there and lay a heavier bead now that I got it stuck together. Sounded more like frying eggs and less like banging on a bass drum. Okay. Take these clamps off so they don't overheat. Good enough. That will hold the fire all day and night.
Old Sneelock here again. Thanks for watching. Have you subscribed yet? If you enjoyed the video, please take a moment and click the thumbs up.